It's going to be like that. I mean, you're going to have these games. Whether you think you got screwed or not, doesn't really matter. These guys are. It's a hard game. The last couple of games we've taken a lot of penalties, and then that's for people to say if they are penalties or not. I'm not going to go there. We played hard. Just unfortunately they won the special teams battles tonight. Yeah, we just got a little, lost a little composure on those plays. So yeah, it's good. It's a good learning lesson for us. We just got to be careful of those things, not run out of position.
Noah kind of put the loss on himself a little bit when he spoke to us post game, but he's been so good for you guys for most of the season.
It was actually a great hit. Could have played it a little different, but I think we could maybe play the 2-on-1 too, and maybe give Demmer a chance. So, but yeah, a couple of plays. They made the plays we didn't.
It's a big team over there. How do you think your team reacted to the physicality in this game, especially in the first 40 minutes, it felt like?
I thought 5-on-5 were really, they won the special team battle, but I thought we were better 5-on-5. So, but there's a lot of care in that room, so I'm actually happy with the effort.
What do you think about Phil DiGiuseppe, one of the guys stepping up against a guy much bigger than him on the hit on Niels Amon?
Yeah, love it.
What do you take away, or what do you hope your team takes away from this game as sort of a lesson about what it will take to win in the playoffs?
Just don't get frustrated. I think we're getting frustrated with some things out there, and just don't let it fester, because then what happens when you get frustrated? You run out of position, or you do something that's uncharacteristic. So, when we got to build a resolve when you're in tight situations, that you're going to make sure that you keep your head. That's all. But there's, like I said, a lot of care in that room. Guys played hard.
It felt like the power play had an opportunity to make a difference in this game. What needs to change for the power play to start clicking again? Well,
I mean, there's a little bit. You can tell there's a little frustration, tension, and when guys are getting the puck, they're losing it. I thought when it was 2-2, we had that power play there that wasn't good at all. That's the dagger. That's the power play. You have to have the dagger, and I didn't like that power play at all. We mismanaged the puck, and we need some guys to, in those situations, to meet pressure with pressure on that one. And I don't think we did on that, especially that one.
And did it feel like there was a playoff-like intensity to this game? And do you feel like the team, you talked about getting frustrated. Do you feel like there's a lesson to learn about how to play in that kind of intensity?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad frustrated. I saw some guys getting frustrated, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, but we have to learn from it for sure. Playoff experience is big, and you can look at these games and get the experience when we run into another game like this. Get that experience. Learn from what happened last time. How do I deal with these situations? So we'll learn from this.
Julesen's goal, his first hometown team, is all that. It was a great goal. He steps up.
Sure.
Spoke to how confident he's feeling. Is there any concern he might lose confidence because of how the third?
No, but this is big for Jules. You got to shake it off. You got to be a closer in baseball. You got to come back right in there in Minnesota and keep on your staples. Keep what you've been doing. Don't I don't want him backing off. Maybe certain reads, maybe. But he's been making great reads, so he's fine. He'll be fine.
I think it was after the fight. You seem to be pressing a point home with the ref. What was the point you were trying to make?
With me?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought that, I don't know. There's some hits there. I mean, I'm not going to question it. When Myers got the penalty right away, I thought that would So anybody who gets hit in that, I thought the Lowry. Listen. We can sit here all night and pick and choose. If I was on TNT right now, I'd give you what I thought about the refs. But I'm not. I'm a coach, and I think the refs do a great job. It's a hard job, man. These guys do a hell of a job. It's tough every night, and there's a lot of especially these type of games. There's a lot of action. So, they're human too.
You guys have trailed so little this year. It almost feels weird to see you trying to get one back late in the game. Do you feel like you're good in those situations, or is there areas that you can improve on in those situations?
No, we've been pretty good. We've come back sometimes too this year. It's a little uncharacteristic when it was 2-2. Like when we got, we kind of ran we just got a little bit antsy on certain things. But no, I mean, I'm happy with it, with the way the guys played tonight. We just got to shore up a few things.
It seemed like on the power play in particular, there were a lot of passes that were kind of forced into feet. Trying to pass through players rather than finding a passing lane. What leads to that?
You got to move your feet. If a couple of guys move their feet, they won't pass pucks. I get frustrated because we talk about it, but you got to work on it in practice. You know, you cannot stare down your option and have your feet planted. You got to move your feet, and we got to work on that because it's going to get harder and harder as the season goes on. And it's good to learn from, you know, I've always felt you can learn from the best, you know, Kucherov or McDavid. They move their feet all the time, so the angles change. So we can learn from some great players too.
Would you have hit the Greedy like see if you had scored?
Yeah, keep on set.
Seems like I think you have to spend all these.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.